Good morning students, I am handling 10th standard for biology. Okay, let us go to the subject. All animals and human beings depend on plants for their food directly or indirectly. Each plant is made up of different parts. The main three parts, leaves, stem and root. Each part has a set of job to keep the plant healthy. The plant is each part is made up of different cells. For example, group of cell joined together, tissue joined together, organ joined together, organ system joined together, entire organism, plant. So, plant is made up of organ system is made up of organ is made up of tissue is made up of group of cell. So, entire organism is covered. So, next, last year you have to study in 9th standard different kind of tissue. Okay, today I am going to explain detailing the topic plant anatomy. Plant anatomy. What is anatomy? Anatomy means internal structure of plants. Okay, today we are discuss about the main topic internal structure of tissue. What is tissue? Tissue means group of cell is called tissue. Okay. The tissue is dissimilar or dissimilar in structure, but function is or same function. Okay, tissue are classified into the two types. First one, meristematic tissue. Another one, permanent tissue. What is meristematic tissue means? Undifferentiated cell capable of cell division is called meristematic tissue. Another one, permanent tissue is non-dividing cell. It occur one in permanent mature plants. It occur in mature plants, permanent tissue. Next one, tissue system. Sachs was classified the tissue system. Tissue system was classified in scientist name Sachs. Okay, and 1875. That three type of tissue system. First one, dermal tissue system. Another one, ground tissue system. Third one, vascular tissue system. First one, dermal tissue system. Dermal tissue system. First we talk about that dermal tissue system. Dermal tissue system means it consists of epidermal tissues, another one stomata, and epidermal hair growth is present. What is the main use of the dermis? Means outer epidermis. Okay, it is called outer epidermis, the outermost layer. What is the use of this layer? Means epidermal tissue. Epidermis. What is the use of this epidermis? Is protect the internal tissues. Second one, stomata. What is stomata? Stomata means leaving as small tiny holes is called stomata. What is the use of main stomata? It minimizes the transpiration. What is transpiration? Transpiration means loss of water in the form of water vapor, that is called transpiration. So, what is the use of stomata? Stomata means this minimize the transpiration. Another one, last one, the epidermal hair growth. Okay, what is the use of the root hair? It absorbs the water and minerals. Okay, next, ground tissue system. Ground tissue system, it consists of all the tissue except epidermal and vascular tissue. Okay, it consists of all the tissue, means parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma, the same, except epidermal and vascular tissue. What are the tissue means? First one, like epidermis, second one pericycle, third one pith. Okay, ground tissue system means epidermis, pericycle, pith included. Okay, so next third one, vascular tissue system. Vascular tissue means xylem and phloem is present. What is xylem? What is phloem? What xylem means? What is the use of? They are arranged in the form of bundles. They are called vascular bundles. Xylem, phloem. What is the use of xylem? Xylem conduct the water and minerals to different part of the plant. So conduct water. Next one, phloem. Phloem conduct food. Two different parts of the plant. These are the main use. Okay. Next, there are three type of vascular bundles. Namely, first one radial, second one conjoint, third one concentric. So, three type of vascular bundles. First one radial, conjoint, third one concentric. First, what is radial? Xylem and phloem are arranged in alternating each other. That is called radial. Okay, alternating each other. Example, root. Second one conjoint. What is conjoint? Conjoint means xylem and phloem are arranged in the same radius. That is called conjoint. For example, xylem and phloem. Okay. So, conjoint means xylem and phloem are arranged in the same radius. Then collateral. Collateral means xylem and phloem. Xylem towards the center, Phloem towards the outer side, phloem towards the periphery, xylem towards the center is called collateral. Next one, bicollateral. Bicollateral means phloem is present the both side. Phloem is present the both side. For example, phloem is present the both sides. It is called bicollateral. Okay. When cambium is present in between the collateral is called open. Without cambium is called closed. Okay. Next type collateral, bicollateral, and next what means xylem is completely surround the phloem. For example, the diagram, the two type ampivasal and amphicribral. First one ampivasal. Second one amphicribral. This one ampivasal, amphicribral. Ampivasal means xylem surround the phloem. Antivasal means phloem surround the xylem. It is called amphicribral. Last one, entarch and extarch. What is mean entarch? Entarch means protoxylem lights towards the center and metaxylem lights towards the outer side. Next, extarch means protoxylem towards the outer side, metaxylem towards the inner side. That is called entarch. The opposite, it is called entarch. So, plant anatomy is the main important thing. It's a dermal tissue system, ground tissue system, last one vascular system. Vascular tissue system. Thank you.